You are now streaming worldwide on RadioOnFire.com and the Radio on Fire app.
To Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, and our viewers around the world, welcome back. It's your man Diamond K, The Diamond K Show, RadioOnFire.com, TheDiamondKShow.com. Happy 4th of July to everybody. So, this next story is coming out of Baltimore. So, earlier this year, before the pandemic, it seems like so long ago for people to even remember, a video surfaced of an alleged assault of a Baltimore police officer at the hands of citizens of Baltimore. Many people were outraged by the video. The video went viral. This was in January of this year. So, video went viral, and the video showed some citizens assaulting, kicking an officer in a store on Pennsylvania Avenue. And this sparked a lot of condemnation from many people in the city. As I said, it was a viral clip. The police commissioner, Michael Harrison, he was outraged. Mayor Jack Young said that the video that showed the assault on a police officer, and that would not be tolerated in Baltimore. The governor of Maryland was disgusted by the incident. Larry Hogan said it was yet another example of violence that has become far too common in Baltimore City. Just threw Baltimore City under the bus. The state's attorney, Marilyn Mosby, she said she was disgusted by this assault. And she said violence has no place against anyone, period. So, of course, the police officers of Baltimore should be exempt from violence according to most people in the city. So anyway, with time, you get a clearer picture. So this clip was just 17 seconds long, and many people drew conclusions. But some people asked a valid question. What happened the minutes before this 17-second clip that showed people kicking a Baltimore police officer and interfering as he was trying to make an arrest? It was a question that I asked back in January, and now we are getting some answers to that. And these answers, by way of new video footage, puts a different spin on what we saw. So, attorneys for two men that were charged with assaulting this police officer, their attorneys are speaking about this new, drastically different perspective of this January assault. So, I'm going to go back because it may be a little complicated. So I'm going to slow roll this. So, back in January, we have now body camera footage and an additional citizen video to go with the video that we've already seen. So at that time, the officer, Sergeant Welton Simpson, said that a citizen, Zain Abdullah, spat in his face. And that caused the whole altercation. That's what the officer said at the time. However, body camera footage does not appear to show Mr. Abdullah spitting on the officer at all. Ironic, isn't it? Not good. Not good. We need to be able to trust the words of law enforcement, and it appears that Sergeant Simpson was not telling the truth. Now, attorneys have also obtained footage the moments later, but before the viral video footage that we saw with the two struggling on the ground. In this citizen video, Abdullah is repeatedly saying that he cannot breathe as the officer, readjusts his position over his face. That's when the second man, Donnell Burgess, starts pulling at Abdullah's arm, trying to free him from the officer. The clip that we saw back in January was taken from a different angle. Now, from this angle, things look a lot different. A man's voice can be heard on the video, the new video, saying, "You're killing him. You're choking him. What the F are you doing?" Very similar to the murder of George Floyd, in which the bystanders filmed the video but did not get involved in the incident. The attorneys for these gentlemen are trying to say that maybe people who witnessed the George Floyd murder should have gotten involved, like the people got involved during this. They're trying to make some connection there. Burgess clearly did something. He clearly did something, and he is facing charges. Mr. Abdullah is facing charges. Now, this incident got escalated because the officer bumped into Abdullah. Okay? The Simpson, the officer, can also be heard kind of provoking the crowd. It's not a good situation. The account from the charging documents were written by another officer who's going by what Sergeant Simpson told him. But like I said, the initial part of the encounter was captured on body camera. And the police report goes a complete contradiction of the footage from the body camera. This went down at the 1500 block of Pennsylvania Avenue. Simpson bumped into Abdullah when he was entering the business. So, once again, Abdullah's exiting, Simpson's entering, the officer bumps into the citizen and tells him to move out the effing way. That's what the officer said. And the citizen replies, "I'm walking out the store. F you talking about? Bump me. Next time I'm going to hit you in your effing mouth." Things escalated from there. There are men standing around Abdullah as he continues to go back and forth with the officer. And based on this footage, there was never any spitting. They were close to each other, in each other's face. But you do not see Abdullah put his hands on Sergeant Simpson until Simpson pushes him away and says, "Get out my face." At that point, he pushes him back. Things escalate from there. And it really is a different situation here. Abdullah's on the ground saying he can't breathe. Simpson's arm is on the neck of the citizen. Now, people are yelling, "Let him go." It is a very chaotic situation. The kicking and the beating that we saw in the initial 17-second clip, you heard a woman yell, "Beat him." as people kicked the officer and other people laughed. I don't like any of this, as most people are not. There's also footage of another officer arriving, trying to get an account of what's happening, and Officer Simpson, his statements completely contradict the video footage that has now been brought forth by the defense attorneys. This case is going to be very interesting to follow. The defendants are maintaining that, or at least one of the defendants, Mr. Abdullah, is maintaining that he was assaulted by the officer, and he has been released from jail now. Abdullah and Burgess, who was also tried, he has been released. They're both on home monitor. We're going to keep you posted on this case. I always urge people not to jump to conclusions when you get video footage, because you don't know what came right before that. What came right before that? So thankfully no one was killed in this exchange, and I really think that it is imperative for body camera footage to be released timely to the people. And also, officers need to have those body cameras on at all times that they're in the field, for their protection and for citizens' protection. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok, at The Diamond K Show. I am here daily, 12 p.m. noon, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. TheDiamondKShow.com. RadioOnFire.com, wherever you get your podcasts. Just type in the browser, search The Diamond K Show. Subscribe to us on YouTube.com/DJ Diamond K. See you guys tomorrow. If you want to advertise on The Diamond K Show, or you want to bring The Diamond K Show to your station, hit me up, DJDiamondK@gmail.com.